The following message is brought to you by New World Organization 2.0.
March 24th, 2018. I walked into a fatal four-way duel as the Duelist Sans Frontieres Duel Monsters World Champion. And as it's apparent for everyone to see, I did not walk out of that duel as the Duelist Sans Frontieres World Champion. And a lot of people would say, Hollywood, isn't this interesting that you would shy away from the camera this long after a loss like that? No, that couldn't be further from the truth. I had the honor and privilege of working with the top three main event talent, Savile from the Pontiac Duelist League, Red Mist from the Olney Heritage Duelist League, and Ren Hakusho of the Knights of Iowa. Now the biggest surprise in that duel was that Ren of the Knights of Iowa early on managed to dominate that contest. A lot of people now have their eyes on Ren as a threat to their championships because they've seen what this duelist can accomplish. And as far as me, I could not be more honored and privileged to have lost to Savile. The better man won that day. But I am not done here. I will become world champion again. Whether it takes 6 months, a year, I will do it again. That being said, the following day, March 25th, I would be returning Red Mist to his home territory in Olney, Illinois. And I would get a surprise opportunity where Red Mist would defend his Olney Heritage Duelist League Championship for the very first time outside of his home territory of Olney, Illinois, in Gilman, Illinois. For 2.5 years. Let this sink in. 2.5 years. I dueled Red Mist and lost every single time. And I'm not ashamed to say that. For 2.5 years, Red Mist defeated me every single time I dueled him. And to win that triple threat, in addition, the Olney Heritage Duelist League Championship for the second time, I am honored and privileged to have been given the opportunity to represent OHDL, my father-in-law's Duelist League, the league that he founded and started, and even though he's no longer here with us, I know he had to be smiling down on all three of us during that duel. And safe to say that myself and Kayla Draga didn't just want to sit with our hands underneath our asses and do nothing. No. Having the Olney Heritage Duelist League Championship opened a door for us. We would take that championship on a tour of multiple different states. Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, and then back to Illinois. And I must say, it is an honor and a privilege that Red Mist allowed us to duel for his championship, his territory's championship, allowing us to represent them. A championship that Red Mist, Twitchy, Lord of Genna, American Outlaw, all have held in the past. A championship that I have raised the bar on because of what we've done. Everything that happened, every duel, made that championship mean even more than it already did. And it is an honor and a privilege, my friends. You could say that losing the World Championship, yeah, that shut one door, but it opened up an entire new door. For the first time in 2.5 years, I defeated Red Mist. And it is an honor and a privilege to finally defeat you. To finally get one win in my column when you had over 20 over me. My friends, April 21st is drawing near, and that's a completely different subject, which I'll talk about later. But I just want to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity to duel and defend your territory's top-tier championship. And in addition, I also want to state that just because the tour is over doesn't mean I'm going to stop defending it. No. As many people know, April 9th, I defended the Olney Heritage Championship against the Executioner. This Saturday, I will take on Burial 117 for the Olney Heritage Duelist League Championship. Burial, you and me have a long-standing rivalry. Twilight Sworns versus Light Sworns. That rivalry is going to continue, my friend. So bring your A game.
The preceding message was brought to you by New World Organization 2.0.